Almost ready. Settling in now, King, Legend. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Arthur is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Runners on the move for second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, King, Legend comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter spot.
In now, King, Legend. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Shortstop. Ready.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game.
He's up right here. You're good.
To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, King, Legend. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
The shortstop. Ready. Charlie.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bentler is over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The relay throw on to first, a double play. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Leading off the inning, King, Legend, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Hey, it took him an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
4-2 the final score tonight.
4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9.
We are inside and stepping into the box, King Legend, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
King Legend.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to deep right field. Connor racing back. Booyah! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece. Into the box now, King Legend. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Chavez on second. Aguila on at first with 2 down. And he misses 2-1.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-1. Hit down the third baseline.
On the back here.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. Stepping in for the Jays, King Legend. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ball 2 now.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Takes this the other way to right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. Now a 6-4 ball game. Coming to the plate now, King Legend comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot down the line in right. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Rays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
The final line
Buck
score for our
Marchetti
ball game
earns
tonight.
his first win
For
of the
the
season.
victorious Rays,
Richard
6 runs on
Matsusaka
14
couldn't escape
hits.
the 4th
1
inning
error.
as
They
he
left
slapped with the
15 men on
loss.
base.
It's on the cold side here in Toronto, but the Rogers Center roof is shut and we're almost set for baseball. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Rays, George Gutierrez gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking. In the dirt, and he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to 3rd. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Dunn stands at 3rd with 1 gone in the inning. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Batting 4th.
At the plate, Will Layfield. Man at first after the 2-out walk.
Layfield.
From the stretch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And the runner's breaking for 3rd. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe 3rd with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Men on third with 2 down. Two balls and a strike.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Ready with the 2-1. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. He's set. The 2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
He's held in check, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Moving off to the Rays.
Ready now, Ruben Casey. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so better results here today. Back up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
That's the game plan right there.
Striding in, King Legend. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Legend is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap, and when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Will Layfield is on deck. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Will Layfield. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. He swings and misses. Throw down. It's not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Hit hard to the right side. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make...
Stepping in, King Legend. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for out. Stepping into the box, King Legend. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Man, they've really had his number so far. You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Tampa Bay rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Terrence Lair wins his 3rd of the season. George Gutierrez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Reed Reyes hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. First opened back in 2010. We're on the air from Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Reggie Zahorik gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire?
So coming to the plate, King Legend. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Legend.
First pitch on its way. High chopper to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. The Twins coming up. No score. Next to bat for Toronto, King Legend. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Digging in, Will Layfield. He drew a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside the throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw.
This steal attempt just doesn't make any sense to me. He's trying to get to third with no outs, but they already had a good RBI guy at the plate. He's more than capable of driving him in from second, so the risk of going for third just wasn't worth it.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
He's pitching well.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, King, legend. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so they'll be running. Ready for another shot now, King, legend.
King, legend.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men. Stepping up to the plate, King, legend.
Number 99, King, legend.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Dunn leads off first with 1 away. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And he struck him out. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Minnesota used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Jason Askew gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Tuesday Night Baseball. Now at the plate, King, legend. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production.
At the plate, King, Legend. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Legend.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
High in the air out to center field. Eldridge has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, King, Legend. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
King, Legend.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Here's the payoff pitch.
All right, you're here. You're
Fouled
here.
away. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And it's fouled away. He's set the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Standing in, King, Legend. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Six runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Will Layfield waits on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Here comes the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for Toronto. They still lead it 6-3. Leading off the inning, Angel Urban, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Angel Urban.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. One and one. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
The batter, number 8.
And now Estevan Mateo.
Estevan.
As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. So far this season, Mateo is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Digging in now, John Guerrero. A hit in 2 tries so far.
John Guerrero.
And he'll snap one over to first. A dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And that misses.
Does not want to come see you with a fastball.
Into the box, King, legend. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Legend.
First pitch on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
8-3 tonight. The Blue Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Roberto Arias earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors with 13 runners left on. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.